Good morning and welcome to Chamonix. We are in our 7th country that contains the Alps. Today we are in the French Alps and we are going to be hiking up to Mont Blanc.
Unfortunately, it is our last hike that we have planned for the Alps region, but we are really excited for it. Now, we did plan to wake up very early this morning and hike all the way up. However, when we woke up at 4 a.m., it was raining and we really did not want to go hike 12 miles in the rain. So we waited a little bit. It is no longer raining and we're going to go catch a lift to get about halfway up the mountain.
It's such a beautiful morning. The sun is out. We can see glaciers, so we're super excited for our day here in Chamonix. So as you can tell by my face, we are already hiking up the trail. It's about 2,500 feet of elevation, about 3 miles out to the lake. Unfortunately, everything is in a cloud right now, so we're really hoping that this mist will clear up by the time we get up to the lake so that we can see the view. But yeah, as you can tell, we're trying to go fast to try to beat some of the crowds. And we're already working up a nice sweat up here. It was warmer than I anticipated.
Made it all the way to the top, and I present to you Lake Blanc.
So this may be one of our most epic fails yet. We were so worried about the crowds up here that we thought about hiking the whole thing. And needless to say, there's not many people up here because not many people are dumb enough to try to come up here right now. It's the end of June and it's still covered. So that's, not gonna lie, that's a bummer. I guess this is turning into a what not to do vlog.
I was more concerned about like what trail we would take up because we were like trying to decide whether or not we're gonna walk the entire thing and if we could even do that much, which after that hike, do you think we could have done that much? Yeah, no, neither do I. I should have been paying more attention to whether or not the lake was actually unthawed and frozen. This is what we thought it was gonna look like. And that's not what it looks like.
The good news is the mountains are absolutely stunning here. Like, dare I say, out of the 7 countries we've been to and all the hiking we've done, I feel like the mountains are the prettiest here. Would you agree with that?
I mean, Switzerland was pretty dope. I think you're just in love with France and you're just excited to be in France that you're just gonna give France all the awards.
There's just something extra about the mountains here. Like, they are so beautiful. So hopefully we get some good views of those on the way down. There is a refugio or refuge up here. Maybe we need a cup of coffee. We probably do. Guess we're just gonna have a picnic right now by the snowy lake.
To be fair, the lake is extremely blue and like snow makes it look super deep blue. That's kind of nice, but not what we expected.
Little disappointing, but just thankful to be here. This is our last hike in the Alps, which I'm feeling sad about, but maybe also relieved because it's a lot of work. So I am really sad. I already want to come back here now when the lake is open. Guess we just have to book another trip someday.
Now, time for a picnic.
Time for a little picnic haul.
We could not do peanut butter and honey sandwiches anymore, or at least I couldn't. We've eaten far too many. Like, it probably looks like we always eat out, but like every single time we eat out, we throw it in the vlog because like that's way more interesting than eating our 30-second peanut butter and honey sandwich.
True.
So it doesn't look like we eat a lot, but we certainly do. And so we finally went with like some different options today.
Show us the haul, Jordan, that we picked up at the little Chamonix supermarket last night, which was conveniently right next to our hotel, which is really cute, and we paid too much for. It was $150 a night, and that was like one of the cheapest things we could find in Chamonix, but it's very convenient, I must say.
We have some salami, we have some ham, and we have some cheese. It's funny, when we walk into stores, we literally don't know anything because like in America, like we just don't have a big selection. So when we walk into these stores, we just don't know what kind of cheese to get. We don't know what kind of meats to get. It's all very confusing in there, but we picked some out. We're gonna make our sandwiches.
Fog is rolled in. Can barely see.
We must move quick or we'll be lost in the mountains forever.
So we got some coffee, a little petite cafe for €2 each. Cheers.
Definitely didn't already drink some.
A little spoon. This is like delicious.
Yes. So we sat at the refuge with our coffees for quite a while. We were hoping that the fog would roll out. However, I'm pretty sure it's just gotten worse in the last hour. So we're gonna start making our way all the way back down to the lift. And we are still hoping that it clears out before we actually make it to the lift, before we go back down so we can get one last view of the mountains. And then once we do get down, we're gonna start checking out Chamonix, find some food, just check out all the shops down there. It looked like a cute little town as we were coming in late last night. So we're just looking forward to getting to spend some more time down there.
Peeked out. Ta-da! At the end of the hike, they made an appearance.
What's crazy is even though the mountains ahead of us have cleared out, all behind us is still completely misty and clouded. So even if we had stayed up there, I'm pretty sure we still wouldn't be able to see anything, because like only down here can you actually see the mountains. Like I said, behind us it's still very misty. Welcome to my personal cable car. We spent extra money just so we didn't have to go down with anyone else. Just kidding, we just got really lucky.
So we just freshened up and now we're walking down the main street here in Chamonix. It is bustling. There's so many people out here. We're gonna go look for some supper because we are hungry, but we're also just gonna kind of window shop and just kind of enjoy our time here while the sun is out downtown.
For sure you eat that.
First thing yet.
So we just got done walking all the way through town and we passed like 3 or 4 gelato shops on the way through. And so of course on the way back we couldn't like keep saying no. We did stop for some gelato. So definitely having a dessert before supper, but that's okay because we're kind of on vacation. So right now we're actually sitting on a corner where like marathoners are running through. And they're actually like running a double marathon. It's 90 kilometers, which is about 55 miles. Now, I don't know if they're doing that all in one day. That would be insane. Or if it's like across a couple of days. But anyways, we're up at the finish line. It was like a whole gathering, a whole crowd. Every now and again, like the next one will go by and people will start clapping for them. All I know is like, I could never do that. 55 miles, even if it is across 2 days, just sounds insane. We also stopped into a store that was selling like all kinds of cheeses and sausages. And we also got a baguette there. So super excited. Oh. There one goes right now. Anyways, very excited to have that baguette with some cheese later on tonight as like a snack. So we just got done eating our supper. We stopped at a pizzeria. The pizza was absolutely delicious. One of the best pizzas we've had in a while. We got like a more local pizza, I guess. It was called Mont Blanc, which is the famous mountain here. It was delicious. However, during our supper, we started to do some research and just try and figure out what this race was all about. And if you ever want to feel terrible about yourself, just sit at a pizzeria eating 3/4 of a pizza as you watch runners run by who are just getting done with a 55-mile race that goes 10,000 feet up into the mountains and then 10,000 feet back down into town. I can't.
This morning when we woke up at 3:30 a.m. when we were debating hiking the full path from town up to Lake Blanc, and we went back to bed because it was drizzling outside. We had trouble going back to sleep because we thought we heard like a huge party going outside. Like we heard like a microphone, so we thought it was just some party that went like way late into the night. What it actually was at 4 a.m. all the racers took off at 4 a.m. here from Chamonix, ran all day, and just got back now. So we feel super lame for going back to bed and taking the lift halfway up for our hike. We are truly just humbled and totally mind blown at what these people are capable of doing. The whole time we were having our amazing pizza, racer after racer was finishing, and every time someone went by, everyone clapped for them. So it's a super fun atmosphere and such a fun event that we just happened to stumble on here in Chamonix. We can't believe we were even able to get a stay at all here because it's so busy for the race. But we are thankful we did get this really nice stay right next to downtown, so it's been so convenient. We've had a great time here for our first full day in France. So next we're headed to a new area, and this time we are heading to the coast, so make sure to stay tuned and we will see you in the next one. Thanks so much for watching.